Good morning, I'm Joceyln Dorsey, host of People to People, with a half hour of community coverage you can count on.
Hello. My name is Reverend Charles, and
For years, he performed his comedy routine all over the country. Today, he's trying to save our youth, and that's no laughing matter. Which would you choose, the promise of fame and fortune or the opportunity to influence a generation? That was the dilemma facing a Metro Atlanta man nearly 2 decades ago. Take a look at why he says he made the right decision.
my name is Reverend Charles, and I got 2 things I want to say real quick. First of all, people, y'all need to make sure y'all raise y'all children right. Yeah, like this right here.
His name is Reverend Charles, and he's a combination of just about every character you've ever met.
Hello. My name is still Reverend Charles, and this evening I just feel like doing poetry this evening.
A guy in college who used to talk just like that, you know.
Hello, listen, it's just like this right here. What y'all need to do is...
You know, so it's that, and then there was a commercial when I was in college, a guy who wanted to sell wood, you know, he said,
if you want to buy solid wood furniture, you got solid wood front, solid wood bottoms.
And I used to just imitate that. So Reverend Charles is a combination of a bunch of characters.
Reverend Charles was created by Larry Veal in the 90s, when Veal worked as a struggling stand-up comedian after dark and a juvenile probation officer during the day.
I noticed how a lot of my kids, not a lot, but one is too many, would end up dying and losing their life, going into the prison system. And I thought that there needed to be a lot more done to address that.
Veal had a choice: pursue comedy full-time or protect and nurture a troubled generation.
Sometimes I thought about just killing myself because I didn't know what to do. And I was in juvie, so I was all like, how am I going to get through this?
In 1999, Veal started BMoePositive.
You remember that bag you threw it away 2 weeks ago? Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Inside that bag was pure gold.
BMoePositive is a youth advocacy program that we deal with preventive measures. We're trying to trying to assist students with just being the best. I mean, our motto is, you know, schools make them smarter, you know, we make them wiser. And I also like to tell people that we end up saying, before you kick them out, let us help them out.
Like many of the young people he now serves, Veal was too a troubled youth.
As a freshman, I dropped out of school, freshman high school, had all else on my report card, all else in like 1D, and I was big time involved with gang activity. Fortunately, never any drugs or weapons or anything. I think that's one of the reasons that I'm here today. But a lot of stuff I was doing that I just thought that was just the way of life from where I was living.
By his senior year of high school, Veal had turned it around.
Just started paying attention, going to church. You know, I know God has everything to do with me being here today, because I had some leadership and something to read and inspire me.
Today, he inspires others.
I think it first starts in your mind when you decide that, hey, I want to do better, I can do better, I'm going to do better.
Like where I was, it was like a bad situation, but now that everything is cleared up, I see myself being successful, playing football, getting good grades in school, and like just being a successful black man. I could do something with my life.
With its own curriculum called Willpower, Veal has taken BMoePositive all over the country, including the Leaders of Tomorrow, or LOT, Center in Norcross.
It is an awesome center out here in Norcross, and it's a community center. And what they do here is we bring in young leaders, future leaders of tomorrow from the community, and on a weekly basis we do Whether it's group activities, we teach them different concepts. We do a lot of group activities, a lot of fun things.
And from time to time, students even get to hear from Reverend Charles.
Reverend Charles would say,
Listen to your mama, you hear me? Listen to your parents, and stay away from these negative, it's so many negative people in the world, is that right? So stay away from these negative people and do what you're supposed to do. Just like this right here.
that's what Reverend Charles would say. Don't get me started, I can do that all day long.
Unfortunately, the Lot Center mentioned in our piece is in jeopardy of closing due to a change in management at its present location. The organization is looking for new space. For more information on the Lot Center or BMoePositive, go to the website at BMoePositive.com.